Man, I love my man.
You do.
To be very honest, he's very, very supportive.
That's really nice.
Yeah,
Guys, there's two Natashas today.
Yeah.
Once. There's two Natashas. I mean, it's giving. What do you call it? You know those like situations where like you have the mirror situation and then people are trying to figure out those movie scenes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, I mean, do I even have to? You can introduce yourself. And I can't introduce myself. It sounds like I'm saying, hi guys, this is Natasha. It's like I'm saying, hi, this is Natasha.
Okay, so no, it's so good. Hi guys.
How you doing?
Thanks for having me. I go by the name Natasha Miss. I am a female artist in Zimbabwe.
Female artist. Guys, she's being very humble. How many years have you been in the industry? She's like, I'm a female artist in Zimbabwe.
Well, you know, I've been in the industry for quite a long time. I cannot say how many years, to be very honest, because I'm not even sure. Because this talent, I realized when I was still a baby. And then when I was in the industry. So maybe ndrukuti ndangandagara ndakatozvarwa ndiri mu industry. Papa ndakabaiwa BCG. I think so. That's why I don't even know.
Oh my god. I think the cool thing is that you got the chance to actually, cultivate your art and your talent and stuff like that. I think one of the things that I struggle with is that sometimes in Zim you don't get the opportunity to hone in your skills, like whatever you're interested in.
Yes.
Guys, the Zimbabwean culture would just be like, you need to go to school. I was just speaking to May about that and I was like, sometimes it's hard to be like, oh no, I want to go and I want to sing. Your parents are like, you want to do what?
Exactly.
That was absolutely the first thing that I grew up with my grandma and she was like, you know what, my mom passed away, my dad. So, growing up na grandma, it's always strictness. Saka chisi chawaita, we have to make sure kuti waita zvinemsoro because your parents are not there. So pandakatanga kuti I'm very talented. She was like, izvo zvamunoita zvekuenda kumashows kwenyuku, zvamunoita zvekuita studios, is it really going to pay off?
Yeah.
But I kept holding on. Imagine ndichienda kushow that I'm not even getting paid on. Because you're going for a show.
And you can't be back with $0.
You understand.
It makes sense.
After you're a female and then you expect to go do around 2 a.m. of which I'm building a legacy.
I actually agree with her. I also grew up with my grandparents and I just loved the entertainment industry and everything. And I just woke up one day and I was just like, what? I just want to get into this acting business. And she was like, what, DG? We are going to school. You're going back for A-level. Exactly. And you're going to get your degree and everything. And God bless her soul. She passed away, but then I understood where she was coming from. Yeah. But then I also wanted to educate her that, these days, talent is quite important.
It really
we're really passionate about our talents. We don't just want to sit by and let it go because time is gonna, fly by and you're gonna be like, I should have done this. I should have done this. So
now you're old and wrinkly and you don't. We want someone who's young and fresh.
Young and fresh.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Now you're old and wrinkly.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we don't want this.
But how's it working out for you, if I can ask? Did you prove them wrong? Because I did.
Yeah, I did. I did. She was now understanding now because I was now educating her. Because my younger brother is a dancer. He can dance. I remember when we were kids, we used to watch a lot of Disney.
Oh yeah.
So there was this show in Austin and Alley. He would just stand in front of the TV and just copy everything. Yeah. So when she understood, my family's got a little talent. My sister can sing. You know how to act. The younger brother can dance. She understood. But the main motive was get your education, and if you can balance everything, then that's good.
That's the same exact thing I was told.
Yeah, but then sometimes, guys, it's not making sense, eh?
It's not. It gets hard.
I literally have some. I was lucky. I did, film, radio, and television production. But even there's people who were still like, I don't want to do the school bit. I just want to go straight into the industry.
Understood.
Akatosiya to producing career. He was just like, man, I can't do this.
But you know, Siana, guys, because you know what, Pampacho, you know, go prove wrong at the same time. Don't afford it because when Marco could go to school, you're like, I want to drop out of school. I want to do music. You know, just like me, I finished my O levels in the Kapasa Bobo, but for me, couldn't you know, proceed. This is our show. We have to be very honest. I couldn't go Pamberi because, you know, my parents had passed away. So my grandma was like, you know what, in Panda kuitira pabo. Like winky.
This is as far.
So, you know, I had to prove her wrong. Just like now, she calls me, Sha, da Maria Tim Kakasha. Then, Cha, Ikokesh. It's not paying off.
It does.
Interval. Like, oh my God, you're going for an interval. It's so cool. She's now the #1 fan. So what are we saying? This is a male-dominated industry, yes, but as females, we are supposed to show Kuti is to so forth we're capable of doing that. It's a 50-50 thing. Am I right? I don't know.
But do you remember telling me Kuti,
let me tell you something, Manch. Have you ever? You know, sometimes you don't even care. Have you ever gone to a concert and you see people performing and you just immerse yourself in what they're doing and you're just like, I wish I could be there. I think it was last year, I was at the Craft Festival, you know.
Okay.
I was there and I saw Nisha T performing.
Oh.
She is phenomenal.
Wow.
Like,
awesome.
I was just like, dude, you are such a performer. Like, the passion in what she was doing, you know, sometimes you don't even care, I'm telling you.
Like I'm imagining you in the crowd when she was performing.
Yeah, I was just there.
I wish I was that girl.
Bro.
I wish I was that girl.
Exactly. You're just like imagining yourself there performing too.
Yeah.
So sometimes you don't really care, but you're just trying to reserve the respect, you know. And all that.
Because also, like, at the end of the day, you share blood.
Yes.
Because at the same time, when these people actually anything with passion.
Yeah. Exactly.
So whatever you do, you have to have self-confidence, you have to have passion. And at the same time, what happens, I'm an artist, speaking the fact Yawati, you saw her performing. I'm such a big fan. You know, I have fans, but I have...
You also like, okay, you can also be fan girl.
So what happens is when you're on the stage, the sponsors, the promoters looking at you. And at the same time, after you perform, you get to have people, big brands, and they be like, you know what, we need you, Natasha, or we to advertise for this corporate company. And this guy, for an example. Or Natasha, biggest show, contract. So no part of my deals. So when you see her performing, the father it's because someone is watching.
Exactly.
And this is sisterhood. It is all about inspiring other girls,
really
just like you, because it's
possible.
Yeah, it is possible.
You get what I'm saying?
Really
so that's a mission.
Yeah,
it's a goal.
It is a goal for 2025.
It's a goal. He says the person that went to the school. Like this girl's in school doing something entirely different. I'm just saying. But she was like, you know what? I'm gonna balance it out, which is fair and fine. Because sometimes you have to do it that way.
We have to.
You have to do it that way. You're like, you know what? You need to keep the brains happy, and you need to keep yourself happy.
The circumstances, eh?
Yeah.
So
Because make it make sense. Because Pacha Tanga, like what Natasha says, you start going to my shows as Namari.
you see.
And then how are you going to justify it?
Unpaid artists for the first few times of your career is so hard. But then like you just keep pushing.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and I think
just
sometimes what you're actually happy about is that there's people who are willing to give you the platform. Even if you're not getting any money for it, at least you have the platform to practice and be like, okay, no, it's
you
cool.
understand. Because at the end of the day, Panamono needs to help you. You get what I'm saying? Because of the people that I've approached, this has happened. And your experience is the best teacher. And Dagambo approaches some sponsors and promoters like, you know what, yes, we know but music record.
Yeah.
Of which Andina. So I started building from scratch, going to studios. You know what, I've worked with the likes of Jamal from Nash Pines. He's one of the producers who made me to be Natasha. He actually told me I don't digita my features because there are my features, because as girls panesha to no face pana panichati grandma and pay my record by that time because they were like excuse me, you understand. So I realized that the talent me Natasha, you know what, create something kumba, then you come and record. I actually recorded my first time, and then my track got played on radio. Pandagas were not approached those promoters. I was like, you know what, ndakatombo play work radio. They're like, oh, saka anoita anobatsirika.
But like, now I'm curious. So, like, if your child now comes, then they like, moment no record. Now you're like,
Yeah, I last did that.
Well, you can strategize.
Because like, if your child now comes, I'm curious, guys. I'm like, how are really the next parents? So if you're saying you were like, oh no, I couldn't ask about it, but are you going to do something different?
Yeah, because you know, zvaizoitika zviri funny zvinondorwadza nanhasi ndikazifunga now ndakutoseka nezvazvo. Zvaizoitika ndezvekuti you know kana kupractice time yekupractice chaiye kumba, because these songs you need to be creative. You need to practice, you need to make sure wapinda mustudio
and at home uchitoti ugeze maplates
uchitosuka ndiro uchitosuka ndiro, you're doing your dishes ka utanga dilala kuti nyaudza iwe. And kumba kwedu kwakune protocol yekuti munhu wese by 8 p.m. warara. And then me, I'm like, by 8 p.m. then I need to practice. Now practice. What did you nice, Natasha? You get what I'm saying?
But right build your character. I mean, you could just repeat the same thing and just do character building on your children.
No, I cannot.
Do character building. Look at how great you turned out.
She did.
No, it's all good,
she was strategic about her things. That's why I'm saying, Kuti, if it were me, I am not gonna go in.
But you know,
it's for school, and I'm just gonna use it for.
Also, you're gonna lie. So would you rather your child lie to you than to ask you for this?
But then like we need to come to accept that iwewega ucharamba kundipa mari yekurekoda. I'll just say it's for school.
But you know, hello, speaking of facts, I don't know, guys. Speaking of facts, would you allow your kids to do the same thing that you
wanted to do or did in the background?
Not what wanted to do, because if you say wanted to do, it's a failure.
Okay.
But I mean, like, no, you tell you, just like me, I'm an artist. I have 2 kids. I look fine. I know.
Oh no, you're
like
gorgeous.
I don't have kids. But you know, okay, cool. Back to my story. I've got 2 kids. I have a boy and a girl. A girl, she's 3. She dances to my songs like I don't know. She's my biggest fan when I'm singing. She's screaming around the house. And then the second born is now 8 months. It's a boy. When my music gets played, she starts doing all this funny stuff, you know. Ashtamba. You understand what I'm saying? It actually inspires me a lot. But I do not like my children to become the way I am.
You don't want your children to be artists?
Question.
To be, you know, I can't.
Question, why? Why don't you want them to turn out to be like you?
I've faced a lot of challenges.
Okay.
To be very honest, guys, to be where you are supposed to be. You know, even if you ask her, the girl you mentioned earlier on, saying I saw her performing, it's a tough road. Yes. And I wouldn't want my girl or my little child to, you know, because I faced a lot of things to be where I am. I didn't commit to those things, but I had to let them go. But this trainer, if she does the same thing, it will affect me badly.
Well, but do you think it's mainly because like Zimbabwe doesn't really support the arts, so you have to go? Don't go through the corners. You have to go through the corners.
Yeah, talking about Zimbabwe, it's a beautiful country. It's really peaceful, to be honest. I once was in Joburg. It's another story. Let me just share. I wasn't feeling comfortable at all.
I think it's the stories. No, I think honestly, I lived in SA for 10 years. I think it's the stories that put it in your head, Kuti, it's not safe.
I barely lived for a week and I wanted to come back home. I was sick by then.
you were like, I can't do this.
But despite the fact that, you know, going out, I'm not saying Kuti, South Africa is one of the, you know, but it's just that when you're used to growing up in like Kurakunoko, Zimbabwe, and then Jaira could get to Kwangushtu away, but I'm like,
but it's a comfort thing, Natasha, because like, let's be honest, if you had like a list of like travel points, where would you, if you didn't have a limit, like, and obviously you can only base this off of like whatever you've seen on the internet and whatnot, but like if they were like, okay, you have an unlimited card, You can travel anywhere you want to go.
Do you think I would go to South
Obviously,
Africa?
you're not gonna go to Joburg.
Yeah, do you think I would go to South Africa?
Guys, it's the stigma. It's not that bad.
No, we're going to Great
Okay.
Britain. We're going to Germany. We're going to Sweden.
Germany.
Yeah,
Where
but
they kill the Nazis. Where the Nazis kill the Jews.
dude,
But this
whatever.
traveling thing, guys, I can't, to be very
You don't want to
honest.
go anywhere.
I don't, no, just for a visit and coming back.
Coming back
just
home.
to,
Yeah.
like just to visit. Just name like your random top 5, like,
Yeah.
you know, places that you'd be like, no, I think this is dope. I'd like to just see the space and whatnot. Yeah.
Dubai, man.
Yeah,
Dubai,
Dubai is
you know.
really nice.
You guys
Dubai
are
is
living
really
in
nice.
Zimbabwe. Every Zimbabwean wants to go to Dubai.
It's
Go to
cheap.
Why do you
Morocco.
want us to go? Okay, Somalia.
Go to Morocco. Please.
Where?
Somalia.
Ukraine, so that I can actually witness myself with the it's actually happening.
It's actually happening. Go and see it on the live.
So, we just gravitated from the point she was talking about.
Okay, yeah.
So I want to add something on what she was saying.
Okay, yeah.
So you saying to your kids, like you don't want your kids to go through what you went through, right?
Yeah.
I believe like with each problem comes a solution.
Yeah.
Right now, we live in a digital era.
Yeah.
We live in an era where things are now better.
Yeah.
Let me just put it that way, compared to, let's just say, 2018 Shichidzika, right? So what do you think we can do to make it easier for, you know, the kids that are growing up now to have it easier to go to the studio, have it easier to get the best promoters, you know, those type of things? What can we do? Because if we can make solutions for the economy or
To me,
anything,
you're
we
not
can
wrong
make
about your
solutions
question,
for
but to
the
me,
music and entertainment
to me-
industry.
To me, it never changed. It's just the same. As not change.
Yeah.
Despite the fact you're kugeza and looking nice in front of the camera.
Yeah.
It never
So
changed.
you are saying, Kuti, the industry in itself is the problem, not the kids.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Not my kids. Not my kids are fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, which kind of comes back to what I was saying.
Obviously,
See, maybe
yeah.
it's a matter of like the Zimbabwean, like, you know,
Yeah, it's
atmosphere
because
doesn't
of
really
Zimbabwe.
support that
You
industry.
understand.
So you're always gonna go through some level of a
Yeah,
struggle.
because
no
you know,
matter
as an artist, it's very hard because you have to face the criticism, especially uri mukadzi.
Yeah, true.
People actually think when you win an award or maybe you got nominated for, you know, whatever it is, people actually think that you're doing it the other way around, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
And I think, you know, sorry, just on the same point, but I think one of the things that I've always seen that's kind of an issue, so it's like, you can post whatever you post, but people in the comments will be saying something that's so off topic.
Yeah.
And you're like,
And people are
it's
so
great.
brutal. People are so brutal that I'm any mental health.
yeah, but to be very honest on that note, me facing criticism, I've managed to build myself to where I am. I've managed to tell myself you're beautiful.
Yeah.
I've managed to tell myself I have to stick to one guy. Man, I love my man.
You do.
To be very honest, he's very, very supportive.
That's really nice.
Yeah,
Guys, this is one of the very few times that you'll see Natasha without her man. Her man is... If you're looking for Natasha, you see her man. If you see her man,
He's
you
always
see
there.
Natasha.
Understand.
No, but it's so cute.
Yeah, it is.
No, that's really-
you know,
yeah.
but you know, it's not only about the lovey-dovey ish because you will never see us holding each other, even Maroko.
Yeah.
We do that at home. You get what I'm saying? But Kataba Basa, we're doing Basa.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So my point is, you have to also find a man and who
Supporter, yeah, true. Yeah.
But how many men are very supportive like that?
But it's just that we don't give it time. We just say yes to the wrong people.
I agree with her. I agree
the
with her.
same,
There are
but-
people who support.
Oh no, I'm not saying they don't support.
Yeah.
But then what happens to that niche that doesn't?
Exactly. I refuse to meet up with that niche.
that niche that
I just
doesn't.
refused, like, and I'm no arasa kumount amte no go, but
Okay.
no. Don't.
too deep.
Yeah.
That was
I do.
that was a little jam. That was a little jam.
Yeah, but I do want someone who supports my craft because
always a good
if
thing.
you're gonna choose a woman who's busy
Yeah.
following her gift and her talent,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to understand, Kuti, I'm not gonna always be there to take care of you or
Yeah.
take care of the household and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I need like some sort of a balance, you know.
It's so sweet, you guys should see us. Even Pandino Buddha, baby fika that sweater irari sweater, you need to look good. Baby, I think wafika wiki yako so you know you look good. Baby, time. Let me drive
Most
you.
say Zimbabwean men are terrible. Zimbabwean
Not
men.
all of them.
This is an example of a Zimbabwean man.
My man is different, but I'm not saying. But I'm not, ladies. I'm not saying we don't fight. Hello. The relationship is about perfect thing. Ukatukwa ufungudzira kuti kutsurwa watukwa. But it's all about you understanding your partner. Muchinzwisisana kuti baby, indoita zvekuimba. I'm going to meet a lot of
people.
Okay. And then uri an artist. You know, sometimes my fans, my face anogona ngofona kuti baby, which I say,
right.
I got this guy who used to call me several times because I told
then you have to fight. You're like, but you not like that.
It was very difficult.
Like
I don't want to lie. For him, Achitanga, it was his first time. So
so before you go, I think we're going to do a little quick exercise. Just a quick exercise. I think you are just going to tell us the qualities of your man, and you're going to tell us the qualities of what you think a man should be. If you want a supportive Zimbabwean man, okay, you can start. 5 qualities. Actually, no, 3. Just 3 qualities that you feel like, you know, are key and, you know, help your relationship flourish. It's very off topic, but I think it's a fun way to end it.
Okay, the most important, this now Taramang with 2 IRs within the tower.
Okay.
Him being supportive. Mentally, whatever it is, you can name it. But as long as I know support, is it panema problems, that's a man right there. That's a man right there. I know who support her.
And the guy a supportive man, and then your entire life will be fine. She said other qualities don't matter.
That don't matter. Just him being there for you and supporting your craft or whatever it is. Is going to be fine. That's your man right there.
Most of here, you never got advice, guys. Okay, then May, give us 3 qualities.
3 qualities. I actually agree with that. The first one, for me, it's really important for you to be very supportive. Dude, if you don't love God, you can't lead me.
Amen.
Yeah, so he should just really be in the God vibe, and he should be fun too.
Yeah,
those 3.
This is the right foundation for any relationship is God. So that I support. Even that's mine as well.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And the last one.
The last one, I just want a fun partner like Munuwe. Like, you know.
Yeah. And you know you're in a healthy relationship. If your partner brings the child out of you.
Yeah.
And I know we're fun night, but at the same time we're because men don't cry, but men want to do emotional support from us female baby. Keep going.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I actually like that. As much as she said it in a very funny way, I like that because I think, you know, it's one of those things that we sometimes forget about. Men need emotional support.
You know, I'm a #men to women.
Right?
That's who I am. I want to support him too. I want to hear him out too.
This is for all the men that are watching, because this show is not just for the ladies. We support you guys. And
we do.
We understand that you guys also need that support.
Yeah, we do.
So don't worry. Don't worry. There's ladies out there that care. I
heard of men who complain that we don't respect them and stuff.
No. We got y'all. Anyway, thank you so much for coming through.
I really appreciate it.
Guys, ndandina sazwangu mozoti enda nsirukufara inangu. You know, Natasha and I go a long way, but I'm happy. And, you know, May was giving us vibes. I think she should come back.
I think she should come back.
Definitely.
Wow. So that's a wrap from us from Sisterhood. I hope you enjoy getting all the tips and tricks from our amazing guests. Be sure to catch us next time on our next episode. Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. Bye. I just need to be included.